Okay, guys, welcome back to Gospel News. We are still here. Update never finish show as he take the go. They say that the Biafra Liberation Army has had an encounter with the Nigerian army. Remember that new helicopters, fighter jet has been acquired. In fact, as I speak to you now, they say that Tinubu has ordered about 12 new helicopters for the Nigerian army. Excuse me. And some of them now they take the attack this Biafra Liberation Army anywhere where they will be like say this one happened in Imo State. It was a very heavy attack. According to the report on first-hand video that we obtained, he said, the Biafra man said that the kind of bomb that the Nigerian army were throwing was too heavy for them to, withstand like that. But by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiama Purimi Henile, that it was an escape without any form of injury, that God was on their side. Yeah, I go play you that video. May use your ears, take the hear as he take the go. And then the president himself, which is Tinubu, the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, even though he get the position by Krukre means, but what else can people do? The people who are supposed to fight the battle, self, they don't tire. P2B self, they think self tire them. But of course, we have told him the truth about Nigeria, that Nigeria can never get better. And Igbo man as him be so, he go hard before he go become president, no matter what he do. Now, they say we have names of officials in Tinubu's government who held secret dialogue with bandits in Zamfara as well as other locations. Governor Lawal fires back at information minister. Earlier, before this particular update that he just gave, he said it said that Governor Lawal accuses Tinubu government of holding secret meetings with some Zamfara bandits without knowledge of the state government. Una de hear? So Tinubu's government had a meeting with a bandit, with terrorists, without informing the state government. Una de see? So this thing is a business that our government officials are using the lives of the people to play. It's just like ping pong, ping pong. At least they cannot get to Asorok. That is why nobody is serious about it. But assuming, say, all these bandits, then they go Asorok, go government houses, go capture governors, capture presidents, capture ministers. At least the government of Nigeria don't take this insecurity very, very serious. But when it comes to the Biafran territory, that is where you see power. That is where you see Tucano fighter jet. That is where you see all sorts of military equipment being deployed in their numbers. But when it comes to the north, they can go there to dialogue. When it's about Biafra, you no go see anybody talk about dialogue. You no go see anybody talk about the way forward. What they will do is to deploy force. And it's quite unfortunate that the same force is not being used to meet them. Because if to say the same force don't they meet them, at least maybe one of their fighter jets for don't if I don't come down, no be the audio ones waiting for. Anyways, moving forward, may we go into details. No time to waste time. But let's listen to this particular video here, where a member of the Biafra Liberation Army gave an update of what they are currently facing in the hands of the Nigerian army. Now listen and watch.
Breaking news. Breaking news. We have the intruder in our land. The Nigerian terrorist army have been in our land just 30 minutes ago, throwing bomb in the soils of Biafra land. They have come with a Tucano fighter jet, and the Tucano fighter jet have been releasing bomb. 3 bombs so far. Yes, nothing happened. And they only come here to waste their time. The reason of this news is not for you to fear, or it's not to create fear in you. Rather, it's to make you to believe and call on the God of our ancestors to arise and do their needful. Men are equal to the task.
Okay.
So we go nowhere. I will update you later in the day. For now, let's remain focused. have released 3 dynamic bombs. A very serious bomb that could have tumbled everywhere, but nothing happened. So we are
Thank God for that, okay.
waiting for his return. It's just that this very type of jet, it doesn't come down. It is in the eye, the sky is covering it, the cloud covering it, and it releases bullets. But nevertheless, we are working on it. By God willing, by the grace of Chukwuka Kabiama, we will come up with something that will reach him wherever he will, either by physical or by spiritual. We are fully prepared for that. So I'm here this very morning to tell the Biafran people not to be afraid, that we are equal to the task. This is happening live in Osumowo, in the battlefield itself. We are here, gallant. This is our home. We go nowhere. Thank you, and remain blessed. Stay tuned. I will update you as time goes on. And we also need your prayer anyway. Thank you.
All right. Let me quickly give you this update on as he take the go. Officials in Tinubu government who held secret dialogue with bandits in Zamfara as well as other locations. Governor Lawa fires back on information minister who I don't hear him. So Tinubu people have been holding dialogue with terrorists in this country. Tell me what the meaning of that is. I've never seen. America will tell you that we don't dialogue with terrorists. We deal with them. But in Nigeria, we are more comfortable with terrorists than agitators or freedom fighters. We kill freedom fighters and we rehabilitate terrorists in Nigeria who will turn back to finish us. Governor Dauda Lawal on Tuesday said the Zamfara state government has enough facts to expose the agents of the President Bola Tinubu-led Nigerian government behind the secret negotiation with terrorists and bandits. The governor, who had consistently ruled out the option of negotiation with bandits, had earlier raised the alarm that the Nigerian government had entered a secret dialogue with the criminals. Sahara reporters on Monday reported that the governor called for an urgent and comprehensive investigation by Tinubu's government into the secretive negotiations held with bandits in Zamfara state. Who is doing it? If it were Buhari now, we for don't say, oh, now because of saying a northern person, and I make them they hold these secret meetings with bandits, but at least now, Tinubu now will be southern person, our market. Now the same story, now they hear this country is not going anywhere. In case you are having hope, lose that hope now. I lose that hope now. Nigeria can never be better. Lose it. Relakas lakatas, lele brege. The statement issued by the state government had noted that report indicated that a delegation of some agencies of the government had been holding talks with the bandit groups in Zamfara without the knowledge of the state government. Governor Lawal on Monday, in a statement issued by his senior special assistant on media and publicity, Suleiman Bala Idris lamented the action of some federal government agencies engaged in negotiations with bandits without the knowledge of the state government and other security agencies. But the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, accused the Zamfara government of politicizing security. However, in a statement on Tuesday, Suleiman Bala Idris, his spokesman, issued on his behalf, the governor said he had evidence exposing some federal government agents involved in the negotiations with bandits in Zamfara. He added that the Minister of Information should have conducted a thorough investigation before discrediting the state government. The statement reads in part, "We sought clarification from the federal government regarding the sneaky negotiations with bandits carried out by some of its agents without recourse to the state government and heads of security agencies in the state. We have facts and evidence on what had transpired between these agents of the federal government and the bandit during the negotiations in several places across Zamfara. It is disappointing that the information minister discredited our claim without verifying it first. What is expected of him as a professional is to collaborate with the relevant authorities to substantiate the claim's authenticity. Zamfara state government respects protocols and established authority. We would not come out in the media to start exposing the names of the federal government agents involved in the covert dialogue with bandits. We want to clarify that those individuals leading secret negotiation with bandits in Zamfara are politicizing insecurity, not the state government. When they see how the insecurity take the increase. The information minister's statement claiming that there was no negotiations between government officials and bandits in Zamfara requires further clarification. We have already exposed a few locations where such talks were held with bandits, such as Benin Magaji, Maradum, Munhaye, Aja, Bawu, and Bagege. Negotiating with bandits in Zamfara is a grave mistake we cannot afford to make. It is not the solution to the problem and only encourages and emboldens these criminals. We urge the federal government to take a firm stance against such activities and investigate the motives of those who engage in them. Now, so this governor take talk who, this one no be from Southeast, na still northern governor, na Zamfara state for that matter. And they tell us this one. So, say the federal government, Tinubu's people, and then they negotiate with terrorists in this country. And you tell me that we have somewhere to go to. Nigeria, Onago, Onawagu 419. I'll see you guys on the next one. Stay tuned and share this video.